There is one regret that I have in my life as a so-called cinephile, is that I have not watched enough of these Bollywood movies. Hey guys, my name is Joseph Curtis, and if you love movies just as much as me, you have come to the right place. Now, do me a huge solid and click that like and subscribe button. Also, if you want to follow me on the following social platforms, that would be great as well. Now, let's start talking Jawan, a high-octane action thriller which outlines the emotional journey of a man who is set to rectify the wrongs in the society. I knew really nothing originally about this film, Jawan, other than it was like one of the most highly anticipated Bollywood films. And I made a post about a month ago asking all of you what are films that maybe would pique my interest in the Bollywood sphere. This was one of those that were mentioned, and I immediately put this on my plans for 2023 list. I am glad I added this to my list. This is a fun, wacky, crazy film, and I've only really seen now 2 Bollywood films, kind of understanding the vibe of a Bollywood film. It's just outlandish, it's sporadic, and it's crazy, it's tonally all over the place, and it shouldn't work. They work every single time. This is just a fine action film that definitely has some issues with the narrative, specifically with political messaging throughout, where you clearly see it in the first 10 to 15, 20 minutes, and they sprinkle it throughout the rest of the film. You get what the message is, and it's not a message that I can really connect to. For me, it was just a little bit all over the place when it came to the narrative, with the characters. I couldn't really connect with that. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't like the worst thing I've ever seen this year. It was just so on the nose with what the director was trying to tell the audience. And here's the thing, that just might be a way that Bollywood films display their messages and themes, because this isn't Hollywood. This is Bollywood. So it's kind of like all cards are on the table. We don't know what's going to happen. We see it, but let's see what happens. And I honestly loved most of what happens in this film. It is just high octane action with some hilarious moments with these characters. And then you have musical breakout dance scenes that just left me just with joy. Sometimes the pacing may feel weird. The opening's about like 30 minutes long, literally just in this one area. And then you'll have a bunch of random action sequences, fast-paced editing, and it's really cool. And then you'll have a romantic sequence happening with the main character. And by the way, the main actor, I'm just going to call him SRK from now on. This guy, I heard, is a legend in this sphere of Bollywood. From just this one movie that I've seen, he embodies, because he plays 2 characters. He plays both the father and the son in this film. Let's just say they do a way better job of having 2 people that are the same person playing different characters than what we got in The Flash. Sorry, CGI face Ezra Miller. I had to say it. I love that film. The actor is incredible. He just has like this presence to him. He has this swagger. You want to be his friend, but you're also kind of terrified of him at the same time, because you know that you just cannot really stand next to him. Like, there's just those guys in the world where you just look at them and you're like, God, that man is beautiful. This isn't just a typical normal film that you would go out and see. This is a very bombastic, in-your-face, quick editing, random dance sequence of people falling in love. Could it use a little bit more character development for you to really buy the relationship? Because they literally only met in one scene as their true characters, as their true self, because this guy is basically playing a double agent. You don't care, because you're just so delighted by the chemistry, by the numbers, by the sets. And that's the last thing I want to mention. Bollywood's got money. The production on this film is absolutely incredible. Even though you can clearly tell sometimes there are some like CGI, like multiple people in the background, and they obviously use that to amplify the real people in the forefront. It's just incredible still, wow, how they're able to pull that off. Overall, guys, Jawan is a fun, wacky, weird, crazy film that I found myself laughing, I found myself on the edge of my seat, and I found myself clapping by the time it was over. It's not a perfect film. It's not even a great, amazing film. It's just good. If you want to see a movie like this, then you should check it out, and I'm going to give it a solid 7 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching my review. It really means a lot. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to be blessed.